Hey everybody, it's Michelle here with your Tuesday tune-up. Last week I talked to you about the first step in getting the perfect push-up. So that first piece was about pulling those shoulders down into the back pockets and doing those wall angel exercises. I want to take you into a plank position today. So just a quick overview on planking and how to do that properly. So I want you to start on your hands and knees. You want to have your hands or your wrists stacked directly under your shoulders. And the first thing I want you to practice is locking the rib cage down. So right now, my rib cage is actually a bit flared. Can you see that spinal arch that I have here? So what I'm gonna do is put my finger on that V right between my rib cage, and then I'm gonna pull that down towards my pubic bone. I am not curling over, I am just tipping my rib cage down. From there, what you're gonna do is ever so slightly turn those arms out. Can you see my elbows rotate there? So a little bit of a turn out. When you do that, it engages your lat muscles. They're the big muscles in the back of the body that are going to support your movement and keep you stable and keep your shoulder blades locked into position as well. So we're going to roll those out. We're going to lock that rib cage down, tighten up our core. Give me a big squeeze of your glutes. Imagine you've got a $100 bill between your butt cheeks and you don't want to let it go. From there, we're going to slide those knees out into a kneeling plank position. Now from there, I want you to start here. I know people say it's a girly push-up or it's not as effective. I call BS on that one. All we've done is change the length of the lever. So instead of having a long lever here, we've got a shorter lever here, which allows us more control and it's less torque. So it requires less power to create the movement. So turning those elbows out, keep that rib cage locked down, slide those shoulders in the back pocket. I want you to bend those elbows so they start to come back and slowly lower and then push back up. You don't have to go very far at first. Keep your head looking forward. I'm going to turn and look at you for the moment, but I want you to keep that head looking forward 8 to 12 inches in front of you. And as you lower, I want you to stop if you feel your shoulder blades pinch together. If your shoulder blades have pinched, if I move this arm out the way, can you see what's happened? My rib cage is actually elevated. I've not locked it in. If I were to lock it in, my shoulder blades are not going to pinch together. So turn those elbows out, shoulders in the back pocket, lock the rib cage down, everything's squeezed, and we're slowly going to lower down until I get to the point where I think, oh my gosh, if I go any lower, I'm not going to be able to push back up. So just start there. Practice playing with that range. Even if you can already do a full push-up, I want you to do this because you're probably going to find that you feel muscles activate that you haven't activated before. You should feel it here. You're definitely going to feel it here. You should not feel it pinching or painful in those shoulders. If you do, it means you're not doing your push-up properly. So from there, when you can get all the way down to the floor and push all the way back up again, then we can talk about the next step. So work on that for me, turning those elbows out, lock the rib cage down, shoulders in the back pockets, head up, slowly lowering, keeping those shoulder blades in the back pocket, lower as far as you can, and then slowly push your way back up. Right now, I want you to work on slow, controlled motions down and up. The slower you go on the way down, the more strength you're going to build. Let's not go fast yet. We need to earn our progression.